Hey, what is up everybody? It's your boy BurstCG back here, and this is probably my second time re-recording this video because something keeps happening on my computer. So I'm going to just go through it. Whatever happens, it happens. If I stumble, I stumble. But today we're going to be talking about, yes, Ventus SGN. And specifically, why am I talking about this? You know, I got to see Super Saiyan Cabby's video today, and the fact that his name was being brought up again, it just really brought back some stuff, that happened a while ago, and I'm just like, why is it getting brought up again? And sometimes I feel like I could take probably some responsibility for him even ever being introduced to Ventus SGN. I'm not sure if you guys got a chance to listen to the video, but I did primarily introduce him to Ventus SGN at the time because Cabby was just starting out at that time, like very small. I think he only had a few thousand, like a couple thousand or something like that. Very, very small. I think he had made a few of his own videos before that with Xenoverse. But yeah, they had started to collab and all that stuff. But prior to that, when I had met him, Ventus SGN was, streaming a lot with Xenoverse, and I wasn't really a YouTuber. I made, what's it called? Anime music videos, AMVs. That was what I liked to do on YouTube, and I just post those if I felt they were cool. Unfortunately, I ended up deleting them because I thought I couldn't get monetization until I deleted them, so they're gone forever. Well, I have some of them, but I haven't posted them. Maybe I'll do that later. Anyway, yeah, I met him through one of his streams, and he was inviting, people to play, just anybody. So I said, why not? That's pretty cool. A YouTuber letting some people, like random people, play with him? That's dope. And I was like, that's cool, that's cool. And so I started to, I think, become more of an active person in his, live streams and whatnot. And eventually, he was interested in, helping me start out this YouTube channel. And it was crazy because he literally actually taught me some stuff. Like, taught me the algorithm back then, how it was working with the tags and titles, and like how that all was affecting everything. And basically he taught me, how to clickbait a little bit. Not proud to say that, but he taught me how to make some thumbnails that catch the eye. I'm not really for trying to trick people, but people can take however they want to feel about that. He taught me how to make thumbnails, vivid and whatnot. So he taught me the basics, I would say. I was able to get from the ground up and just continue it on my own at one point. But there were times we did some collab videos and whatnot. But behind the scenes of all this type of stuff, I didn't really know too much about his own subscriber base, like how his community was with his subscribers, until more of his streams started to come, and it was more kids wanting to play with him, his viewers were coming in more, was getting a little bit more subscribers. I just noticed that he started acting a little bit more differently. Like I said, he was perfectly cool in the beginning. It's just when he started getting more subscribers, more kids asking to play with him, it seemed like that started to become a problem. And I don't think it was necessarily the kids. It might have been, at that time they were still giving kids the nickname squeakers, and I'm sure they still do now. He didn't really like people squeaking over the phone. Not phone, but over the mic and stuff. I mean, they're kids. They're bound to do that. You're playing with kids. That's what's gonna happen, man. He would ban people if they couldn't type their name right in the chat. Now, a little clarification. I understand his meaning behind doing that. He did it for the simplicity of not wanting to get trolled anymore, because people would say, "Oh, I'm on Xbox. Ha 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 ha. You wasted your time." Okay, that's understandable, but there are legit people who actually can't type their name fast enough as soon as it goes in the chat. There's about maybe 100 other people sometimes in the chat who want to play with you. If they want to play that bad, they will spam it, or they will try to type it accurately and only get one out. It just happens. And I don't think he was, he didn't really care about it, it seems, so he would always just, take it as, oh, they're messing with me, I'm gonna block you, or he'd be like, hey bro, is this real or not? I'm not going to keep doing it again. He would just start getting very frustrated. It's just, it's kids, again. So I don't know why he would need to get like that. And then there would be times when, for example, fast forward when Injustice 2 came out, he didn't really like playing with people who were good at games. He liked playing with people who just played the game casually. And although this dude made videos like damn near every single day, he didn't really like playing with experienced players pretty much on any of the games back then. And I thought that was really weird because he himself is pretty experienced in the game. When you're playing these online matches, the people who do recognize your name are going to freaking try hard, as he would call them. They're going to be try harding. I mean, it's a game. You expect that at all aspects of any game that's multiplayer. You expect that from fighters. You can expect that from Shinobi Striker. You can expect that from Xenoverse. You can expect that from old games like what is it called? Fucking Capcom games. I can't even remember. Like, that's how boggled my mind is right now. I can't even remember. Yeah, that's just how games work. And it seemed like there was a problem with that as well. You know, I one time I think just reached out in a stream and I was like, hey, you want a quick match? Quick match. Like, I didn't say, oh, you want to go round for 3 or whatever. I said, hey, you want to play? Because I was bored. I was on PlayStation. I was watching stream. I was like, hey, why not? Let's interact. Have fun. He took it as me saying, oh, so he just wants to show off and show me what he's done and learned or whatever. I legit just wanted to have a clean match, you know, with a friend. I didn't see the problem in that, but he made it a bigger deal than it needed to be. And, you know, over time, it just started to, you know, roll off, and the dude just started to become more and more, I don't want to use the word toxic, but I'll use, you know, I'll just say he just became more and more aggressive with people, and it just became more and more frustrating. And to back up what Cabby said, you know, there were times when he would start making videos and Ventus would just accuse him of copying him flat out. And, you know, Ventus might be changed now and might be a little bit more relaxed and stuff, but that's, you know, he's been taken out of the element of being in this type of community for a while. So hopefully he's past all that crap, but seeing as how apparently he said something about Cabby, I mean, I don't know how over it he really is, you know. But that's to be decided by him. So yeah. Anyways, it just started becoming more and more of a problem. He started having a problem with other YouTubers like Burkle at the time. You know, I don't know too much about Burkle. I've never really gotten a chance to interact with him, but I know he makes, you know, really good content. And back then he used to do a lot more, I think, character builds, like themed builds or something like that. And I think those are pretty cool. And I'm not gonna lie to you, that was Burkle's thing. Ventus sometimes did do that stuff, and there is things people can be creative about this game, Xenoverse 2, back at that time. Like, it's not just about, oh, everybody can do the same thing. Everybody can make their own way of creative content. Nobody was really doing anything Burkle was doing until he started doing it. Nobody was really doing what Cabby was doing until he really started that. I think it was Xenoverse 2 Saturdays or something like that. And he would have lobbies open for all his subscribers to join in. Like, you know, that's just an open thing. Like, nobody's gonna copy you. It's an open thing. You just want to play with your subs. Like, there should be no copying. It shouldn't be considered copying at all. You know, people can't stream on a Saturday and want to play with their subscribers on a game? I mean, what's the problem with that? There was just issues like that would become more and more annoying for people, and it's just like, why? Calm down, man. Calm down. And it just, even so, like I said, it just became more and more aggressive over time. He became so just pestering and kind of annoying that people just started to just drop off of him. And eventually he did just leave Xenoverse 2 community altogether. You know, I'll say the Dragon Ball gaming community altogether. And I think he started playing some Zelda Breath of the Wild thing or whatever, right? Now, back then, I think Cabby said he was, like, still supporting the dude because he did help him get to where he was at, you know, during that time. And for me personally, you know, I kind of just stopped talking to him after a certain point because, like I said, there was no really correlating with him, trying to get him to understand, trying to get him to just be cool. But at one point, I mean, I won't say he's turning into the Super Itachi, but he damn near like was acting like, you know, was a jackass sometimes, just rude to people. And I hope he's not like that today. I don't know if that was the stress thing or whatever, because he was having a hard time boosting his sub count on YouTube or whatever. The views weren't rolling in, and I get it. I mean, it's stressful, but when I think of YouTube, especially this community in general, the anime community, I don't think that people should be like so focused on just getting on here for the money. Like, I didn't start YouTube like getting ads and stuff until like the summer of 2019, this year. And I've been doing YouTube since high school, just doing it for fun. Yeah, I've applied for the ad revenue thing, didn't get it, so I just continued to do it. And the big videos I do have on my channel, yeah, I could have made decent money off of those. But I didn't really care, just videos, reaching out to people, having a good time. And, he seems to have a problem with people who are higher in sub counts than him. I think he's tried to reach out to... Who hasn't he reached out to? No, he's tried to reach out to like people like Afro Senju, Excel, Rhyme Style, for collabs and stuff. And I think like just pretty much take it like Cabby said. They don't really know him like that. Like they didn't know Cabby like that, for example, either. I'm pretty sure. People like C-Reacts and all them, they don't really start being able to see like more of you until you are up there and being able to interact, and they can see who you are really, instead of just being a normal, person on Twitter, something that just reaches out every once and again. Like, once you become someone who can stand out, that's when it makes it easier for you to interact with these people. But he didn't get that. He just was obliged to just have collabs with people. That was one of the things back then. Like, people like I don't even know if SSJ Apom makes videos still, but people like him, he was generally doing like character analysis videos, like deep, in-depth ones. He even started doing like scripts and stuff, and that inspired me to make something on my channel. I only got to make one. I tried to make two, but it got blocked, so I was like, the momentum stopped. But like people like SSJ Apom inspired me to make my own skits and stuff like that. Being original, being able to make your own content, and just be inspired by other people. But like I said, he didn't really get that, and he didn't really understand why people were, I guess, shunning him out and not really wanting to work with him. Not everybody wants to work with you, dude. Especially when you start getting your own representation. Oh gosh, I'm forgetting words. When you start getting a, god damn it. All right, basically just when you start getting that reputation. There we go. Words slurring today. I'm supposed to be asleep at this point, but yeah, when you have a reputation behind you saying that you're rude to your subs and you just block everybody and you don't like playing with experienced people in games and stuff like that, it starts stacking up. And eventually, even people who are higher in subs than Cabby or Rhymestyle, like people who generally just are looking for people like you who want to either help you or even just play with you or just talk to you on a regular personal level, like it makes it hard to do that. And people that were interacting with him previously don't interact with him now because he's just him. He's just him. People who were donating money to him got blocked. Donating money. Donating their own hard-earned or parents' money to him that got blocked. How would you feel if you donated $10, $15, $20, $30, $40 or something, and then you get blocked a week later or something because, oh, you said something that he didn't agree with, or you said something that he didn't understand, so he blocked you, or you made a joke and he took it as offensive and he blocked you? You'd be out of $40, $50, $10, whatever, that you could have spent on something that you wanted or use it for somebody else. You'd feel like pretty much like he just shut you out. He just took your money and left. That's just sometimes how people feel, but that's going to be all from me, you guys. Like I said, he got his credit to help me when I began YouTube, but as soon as the 100 mark came, I mean, he pretty much got cut off from really helping me. That was pretty much just the starter. So for all of you, if you have gotten this far, most of the stuff I've done now, I've done pretty much on my own, just so you know. But like I said, credits where credits due. Anyways, This guy is a very interesting dude, controversial. You want to look at what he's got. I don't know what videos he still has available. I don't know how much he streams. I don't know what he does. I just know if he's talking about, my friends and stuff like that, or just flat out lying, you guys should know about it, and you guys shouldn't be withheld from the truth. You guys should be able to hear other people's stories. I encourage you. You should go on Twitter and just give Cabby your support and be like, hey man, we understand it's all good in here. Or even Burkle. I don't know Burkle is personally, like I said, but always check him out. But anyways, this has been me. This is my side of what I've been, the last 2 years of what I know about him and how I interacted with him. If you guys want to hear some other stuff, let me know on Twitter. You can find my Twitter down in the link below. Don't forget to subscribe, you guys. Leave a like, comment. Let me know your thoughts. I'll see you guys in the next video.